Bridget Bartlett here with my Vision Agency, and today I'm going to show you how to limit the number of times someone can call your AI voice through High Level. Now, why would we want to do this? Okay, now you can see last week I did a video on how to create business cards. You have a QR code, you can have that when they scan with their phone, you can have it immediately call your AI, or you could just have your phone number on here. However, you want to send people to your demo, your voice AI that you're trying to resell, however you send them, you want to be able to limit this because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have lots of people who just really want to kind of hack your system, or they want to understand how it all works, and they want to just call and call and call so that they can see what text messages are we receiving and all of that. Or you may just have people who are just really adamant about wanting to make sure that this is a great system. The problem with that is, though, is it does cost us, the agency owner, every time someone calls. And even if you have the AI package, you're going to be using, text messages or whatever your workflow triggers are. All of this is going to cost us money. So we may want to limit the number of times that someone can call our voice AI demo line. Okay. So to help you understand basically what I'm talking about here, you can see this is my real live backend workflow of my voice AI. Now you can see you have the basic functions here. So we're giving the AI a name. We have our business name here. We're choosing a voice. We're choosing inbound calls because the outbound is not available yet. And then also we can choose an initial message here. We also have the agent goals here. So you can add your prompt in here. And then we also have these different settings here. So when you're transferring a phone call or triggering an automation or even sending text messages and emails, all of those things, and they incur credits. Okay. So we definitely want to make sure that we're mindful of all of these costs. It's great that we can send people to the line and say, hey, demo this, and basically have it sell itself. But again, we want to be conscious of the costs and what we're doing to follow up once they've done the demo. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today, is how to do the follow up, and then also how to limit the number of times that they can call. Okay. Now we do have the phone availability here. So if you don't want this to be your main phone number, what you want to do for a demo line, that is, what you want to do is just buy a new phone number, and then you can attach the AI to that specific phone number. Okay. So the system that we're creating is for a demo line if you don't want to use your main number. All right. Now, you can see here the basic costs that are incurred when this is my real live account here. You can see so far I've spent $35 in credits. Now, I do have the subscription for the AI employees. So, as the agency owner, it costs me $97 a month. However, I do have all of the transactions for the AI is all covered in that. However, you can see not everything is covered in that, right? That's only for the AI functionality. So you still have the calls, the emails, the text messages, and things like that. Now, it's not crazy expensive, but if I was running ads to this and I was really launching a huge campaign to promote this offer, I want to put these, safety nets in place so that I'm not spending way more money than I originally had anticipated. Okay. So now let's talk about those workflows. Now, the first step here is a demo call workflow. So I'm going to go ahead and just click in here. You can see that I've already pre-built this. And the trigger of this is going to be anytime someone has called this phone number. Okay. If you wanted to limit it to a specific phone number, you could choose that in that specific number or in a number pool or whatever. Okay. So I'm just going to say, since I only have the one demo phone number, I'm going to just choose incoming call here. Now we do have a math operation here. All right. Now we need a custom field set up, and I can show you. If we go to custom fields, you need to create a custom field to be able to use this system, and you're going to choose number. Okay. Next. And then you want to name it something that you're going to understand what it is, right? So in mine, I'm going to do number of demo calls. Okay. And then we can add that to any group that we want to, maybe just general information. And then we save. Okay. Now, when you do that, that creates that custom field in the system, and you can use that here. So the first option or the first step in our workflow is the math operation. Now here we're going to select the field, which is, like I said, it's our custom field, and it is the number of calls. That's the field that I created to do this math operation. Now, every time someone calls, it's going to add a 1 to this field. Okay, so this is the number field. So first time they call, it's going to add a 1. So then they'll have 1 in the field. Next time they call, it's going to add a 2. They'll have a 2 in the field. Next time they call, they'll have a 3 in the field. Okay, and so on. Now, when that happens, immediately after that happens, we're going to send them to an if else conditional logic step. Okay. Because what we want to know is, have they called more than 3 times? We're going to know that because in that custom field that we just created, if that number is greater than 3, so they're calling and it's 1, they're calling again and it's 2, they're calling again and it's 3. Now, if that happens, okay, if it doesn't meet this condition, it's nothing is going to happen, right? Or they're going to go to the none branch. But if they do, if they have called more than 3 times, we want to send them through this branch here because they've called more than 3 times. If they have not, then we're going to send them to this branch here. Okay. Now, if they have called more than 3 times, what we're going to do is we're going to send them a text message and we're going to say, thank you for testing out our AI agent. Your demo has expired. To register for our AI agent, visit, and then my link here is actually, there should be a T here. So I put my website here. Okay. So we have the whatever link you want to send them to, if this is what you're selling is the AI agent, which that's the point of what we're building here, then you want to put your link so that they can actually sign up to get your service. Okay. Now you'll also see here that I added reply with help if you need assistance. So there is another workflow that we need to set up to be able to answer that, but we just want to put that text there. Okay. So we have the AI agent has just expired. To register for your own, click this link. All right. We can also make that link a trigger link. Now, the next thing that we want to do, and this is the important part, is we want to disable or enable D&D, which is disabling the channel. We want to enable D&D for the specific channel, which is call. Okay. Now you can see you can actually do that for any of these channels here, but we just want to focus on that call because remember, this is our demo line. Okay. So we're going to say that we want to D&D the call. So they will not be able to call us and activate that workflow anymore. Now, if they come through this workflow and once they've gone to the math operation, they have 1, 2, or 3, okay, then they're going to go through the none option here. Okay. So what's going to happen is they're going to go through this branch. We're going to wait 10 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send them a text message and we're going to say, thank you for contacting our AI agent. To register for your own AI agent, visit, and then we're sharing the link. If you need more assistance, reply with help. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this because technically the AI agent would be selling itself. However, if you're selling other things inside of your in your prompt, if you have many different offers like I do, then maybe you just want to send them your main offer, like once that conversation has been done, or you want to maybe just promote the AI agent. Now, for me, I always tell people, just like I'm creating this video now, I'm very transparent about all the tools I'm using. And I want people to know that it's an AI agent powered by HighLevel so that they will use my affiliate link to sign up for their AI agent, right? So it just makes perfect sense that I would want to send them. So you may have a completely different offer, or you may just want to send them this as a reminder, like, hey, you called 10 minutes later, hey, if you want to check this out, here's the link. All right. So totally up to you, whatever strategy you're using. But again, you'll see if you need more assistance, reply help. Now, I do love to build this into my text messaging because lots of times people will message you for random reasons and they'll say help or it'll contain help. And so you can set up an automated reply. Okay. Now, in this workflow here, you can see that it's starting with customer replied. So the reply channel is SMS, and then it contains the phrase help. Okay. So this isn't just related to that one specific workflow. This is just in general if they reply help to this number. Okay. Now, I may want to choose who am I going to tell that to? What workflows am I going to put that in? Maybe I want to have a different, maybe help AI or help high level or whatever to make my response even more specific. But just in this example, to keep it simple, we're just every time someone texts my number with the word help, then it's going to go through this conditional step here. So I want to know, are they a member? If they're a member, then I'm telling this workflow that they're going to know that it's a member because their profile includes reseller active tag. Okay. So that's what lets me know and the system that this is a member. So the members will go through this workflow and then everyone else will go through this workflow. Okay. So if they're a member, we're going to send a message and we're going to say, hey there, contact first name. For live support, join us for open office hours in the event calendar of our computer or community. You can log in to your dashboard and then I'm giving the link. Okay. Now, if they are not a member, what I want to do is I want to send them a text message and I'm saying, hey there, because maybe I don't have their phone number or their name for whatever reason. So I'm just keeping it simple. Hey there. For live support, join us for open office hours in the event calendar of our community. You can log in at, and then I'm sharing the link to the events calendar. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save that step there and then click save. So now, if you're following along here, what's happening is they are calling this phone number. They are getting updated their custom field. Okay. Then they're going through this workflow here. That's where the custom field gets updated. We're going to send them this text message if they called more than 3 times. And then we're going to disable that calling feature. And then if they have not, we're going to send them through this branch here. And then we're going to send them a text message to say, thank you for contacting our AI and prompt them to go ahead and sign up for their own. And then if they need more help, they're going to reply help, which will trigger this workflow. We're going to send them through the conditional step. If they're a member, we're going to send them this text. If they're not a member, we're going to send them this text. Okay. So super, super excited to be able to limit this so that we are in control of our costs, but also we are creating a system that's a really good follow-up if your main purpose of having that phone number demo the AI system. Now, of course, you can use the same system and create a different phone number and prompt and all of that for any product that you sell. So if you have 5 products, maybe you want 5 numbers and 5 different systems to help you resell all of that. It's totally up to you how you want to structure that. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can go into our community tab here if you're a member, and you can go to the events tab and click here. You'll be able to click here to join our open office hours so that you can speak to myself and our community. We can help you answer any questions that you may have. If you're on our free community, it's the same process. You just get logged in and then you can go to the events calendar and click the link. If you're not a member of our reseller program or our free community, you can go to myvisionagency.com. If you are not a high-level customer, you can actually join HighLevel and get our reseller program for free. If you're already a current high-level customer, you can join our reseller program here. If you're not interested in reselling software, but you want to use all of our tools at a crazy discounted price, you can definitely check that out there. To join our free community and open office hours and all of that, you can check out this option here, and then you can also book a private consultation with me if needed. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision.